Hi guys, welcome to Heartlight Tarot and Astrology. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, I'm a tarot reader. I work with energies of the tarot along with what's going on astrologically to give you guys a better predictive forecast. So if that's something that you're interested in, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I post readings every month, bi-weekly, and love readings as well. I just did a full moon reading, so if you haven't seen those yet, check out my video list. I did the New Year's readings too. They have a little bit of astrology and tarot combined to hopefully give you guys a better predictive forecast. Those are in my video list. So yeah, this is going to be reading for the sign of Aquarius for February 1st through the 15th. I don't know if you feel the energy change, Aquarius, but if you don't, then you're crazy. Well, as an Aquarius sun, you're going to be feeling this more geared towards like you fatherly energy, or in your career, your job. If you're Aquarius rising, you're going to be feeling this all over the place. Okay. So if you are an Aquarius rising, you have a stellium of planets in your first house of you, right? The way that you view the world, the way that the world views you, your outlook on life. Okay. And then in turn, because it opposes your 7th house of relationships, your partner might be seeing a change in you as well and might be needing a little bit more out of you at this time, and you might be feeling that pull. Okay, so the sun is in your first house because the sun is in Aquarius right now. It is Aquarius season, so happy birthday. This is your birthday time. This is your solar return. So this is where the sun was when you were born. So there might be a real big focus on your career, because the sun sign represents career, and the sun is in Aquarius. There's also Mercury in Aquarius here, and it's direct. So it's the way we communicate with people, the way that we think, and our thought patterns, the way that we learn, our learning style. It's also contracts too. So maybe there might be some kind of contract in regards to yourself that you might be looking over, or, just talking about right now. And that might be in regards to your relationship as well. It could mean a separation too. With Pluto being here too, it ends things and it, start things brand new. So you could be going through a divorce. If you are not, and your relationship is fine, it could just be that your relationship is completely transforming and changing from what it used to be, okay? And change as a fixed sign, you are a fixed air sign, does not feel the best. But in energies like this, because you have a lot of energies in a fixed sign, you have a lot of planets in a fixed sign, my advice would be use your intuition. Don't block your heart off, okay? Try to dig deep and still remain true to what it is that's important and has always been important, and that you feel like will always be important from this time on, and bring that with you through this change. Okay. It is possible that what you feel is right could be changing as well. I just say, trust your intuition, trust the process. I'm going to get your guys' cards for you. If you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it. I reached my goal of 500 subscribers, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for being here. It really does warm my heart knowing that you guys enjoy these messages. Okay, so right now in your current energy, you're walking away from things that do not serve you emotionally. You are facing your fears. Even though you see his back is turned, he did the work emotionally in order to move on. So sometimes you have to face your fears, okay? With the eclipse energy in the background, the eclipses just shake everything up. They change everything, right? And they bring our fears out. So, you have your cups here, and those are your emotions. That's your intuition. So I feel like maybe things are changing for you. You might be feeling your intuition changing. You might be getting stronger. And in order for you to do that, you have to shed some old skin, right? You have to let things lay in the past. It's clarified with the 9 of Wands, just feeling like you're almost to your goal, right? And you don't want to rest too much, because if you rest too much, then you just won't get there. But you'll get there because you're not going to give up, if that makes sense. It's like a conflicting energies, but You're not giving up now. All right. And I feel like the last piece of the puzzle here, okay, the last piece of the puzzle is to be facing your fears. And that's what you're doing right now, because in your recent past, you've been working towards something, okay, working really, really hard with the Eight of Pentacles here, working hard on the one thing and not even looking up and seeing the beautiful valley behind you and the house behind you. Maybe, you know, you working on something has made you turn your back to your home life because you really want to get something done. And it's here clarified with the Star card, and that's you. Okay, I feel like your energy is really present in this reading, and with all these planets in your first house, this change is going to be coming on really, really strongly, and you could have been feeling this change for the last 4 to 6 months. All right, and I feel like you're working really hard to reach some kind of goal. Usually, it's just one goal, but I mean, take it how it resonates. I'm gonna get some water. Excuse me. So yeah, you have the Eight of Pentacles and it's clarified with the Star. Maybe you're working really hard on finding your hope again. Because the Star card, it represents our hope, our inner strength, where we go, what we do to rejuvenate ourselves. I just see it as the card of hope. So maybe you had hope for something, and now you're working really hard towards it. Coming up here in your near future, you have the Page of Wands, and it's clarified with the Four of Pentacles. The Page of Wands is a very passionate card, okay, because the Wands is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, so that could be somebody of significance in your life. The Four of Pentacles clarifying it just tells me that you're going to be feeling like you want to explore. You're going to be feeling like that really does, you know, it really does pull me towards the astrology right now, because this Page of Wands is an explorer, right? And Aquarius is all for the people. He's a humanitarian. So you might be feeling like you want to be free to kind of wander. And the Four of Pentacles being here just shows me that you really want to be conscious about who you give your energy to, so that you can feel more free to explore. Okay, if something tells me you don't really want to be stuck to tradition right now, because Aquarius is not traditional. It is not a traditional sign, okay? So the fact that it's here, this energy is here, you are an Aquarius. I feel like you might just want to be wandering and exploring and just kind of enjoying life. Maybe there's something that you really want to get done, and you want to feel free to do it your way. With the Four of Pentacles being here, you want to try to do it in the most inexpensive way possible. Maybe you're taking care of your pentacle, and you really want to make sure you're paying attention to where it goes, and trying to make the right choices, because you have this passion, you have this drive to get something done, to do something. Okay. I'm just looking at your reading right now. Let me just see if I can find anything else. I see 2 8s, so that's the card of a very temporary energy. It doesn't last, okay? And then I see a 9, so I feel like you're feeling this part's easy. I feel like this part that you've been going up until now has been easy for you, but you're facing your fears now, so it might feel a little exhausting to you because of the 9 of Wands being here. But I feel like once you face your fears, you're going to feel a lot more refreshed, and you're going to have this passion kind of build a fire within you to keep going, because we have the Page of Wands here. The full moon energy in Leo, if you didn't check those out, they're in my video list. That energy is still continuing through this reading, because the full moon energy continues for a couple weeks after the illumination. Okay, so I feel like right now you're just being pushed to face your fears, all right, and to move on emotionally. And it's going to kick you into this brand new energy that the Page of Wands has. Kind of like a zest for life, right? Just excited about the possibilities that can unfold because of this inner passion. With the Four of Pentacles being here, it's Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It just kind of reminds me of the fact that Jupiter is expanding your ninth house of higher education. So you could be, working on changing your trade and changing completely the type of education that you're doing. Because with the Pentacles being here, it's earth energy, right? So it just reminds me of the fact that this, full moon is opposing Pluto in your first house, right? And it's squaring Jupiter in your ninth. If you haven't checked out your full moon reading, check it out. It's squaring Jupiter in your ninth house, and that's the house of higher education, long distance travel, different languages, working abroad, working for different companies, just kind of expanding one's knowledge. Okay. And I feel like that might be being enhanced and highlighted, the fact that you have this pentacle energy here. All right. And you might feel a little bit restricted and limited to what it is that you want to learn, because it might feel like it's too expensive. That's for some of you. Yeah, I'm going to get you guys a animal spirit card for the sign of Aquarius. These are my favorites. I finally have them back in my life again, and I'm excited. You guys got the rabbit. Oh my god, he's so cute. Sorry. Enough said. So, what do I know about the rabbit? So I feel like the rabbit can kind of be domesticated, right? It can be a domesticated animal. I mean, they say be careful because they might bite. They poop a lot. You can keep them in a cage and keep them as a pet, kind of like a guinea pig, right? They can be domesticated, but I feel like they're happier being free. And I also feel like it's overwhelming to them to be kept in a cage, right? So you might be feeling that right now. You might be, okay, so here we are. The rabbit, afraid of everything, overwhelmed and frozen. The rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. He talks and talks and talks about it so loudly, in fact, that one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the great idea. Rabbit energy is alive when we are scared, most often about the future, and we become our own worst enemy. We spin a dust cloud of fear and then complain to others that we are lost. Notice your thoughts and words, O rabbit. They shape your destiny. That reminds me of the rabbit in Alice in Wonderland. We're late, right? He's just so nervous. And he's completely overwhelmed, and nobody understands why. They kind of just look at him like, okay, dude, like it's not that big of a deal. We're late for what? Like what's the big deal? When in balance, sensitive, problem solver, good listener. When out of balance, over-explains, talks fast, and to bring into balance, a day of silence. So, if you feel like you need the break, you need an entire day of silence, take it, okay? Even if it's just sitting back, watching movies, and relaxing and having snacks, okay? Going on a walk, reconnecting with yourself only, okay? I feel like you need this. When in balance, sensitive, problem solver, and a good listener. When out of balance, over-explains and talks fast. To bring into balance, a day of silence. Do you feel yourself over-explaining and talking fast, Aquarius? I was telling you right now you're facing your fears, all right? And this is here, and it might feel overwhelming. It might make you feel afraid to start things because you're not sure if you're going to finish them. You're not sure. I feel like you're exhausted because you have the Nine of Wands here. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the fact that these cards are just really coming together, and they're giving you this message. And if it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, then it's not for you. But and also, I forgot to say in the beginning, this is not a personal reading, because I feel like I've been getting comments from people. If you're interested in a personal reading, let me know. I can shoot you over my information. But as of now, this is just for the collective. So take what resonates. And if it helps you, then I've done my job. Okay? I've done my purpose. Because this does not feel like a job to me. This feels like I need to be here telling you this. But the rabbit, he's overwhelmed and scared because he feels like he's maybe put into a box. Maybe he's being domesticated when he doesn't want to. Do you feel like your home life is making you feel chained? And do you need to just unwind and take a day off? Maybe you need to verbalize that. If it's not that, then just know that facing your fears is not easy. Okay. But if you don't do it, they will catch up to you, in my opinion, in certain ways. Some can be ignored and, brushed off, and others, the ones that really hit home and the ones that affect the way that you do your day-to-day life and communicate with people, or if these are the ones that get in the way of your success, then these are the ones that you're going to be working out. Okay, these are the ones that are important, and I feel like you know that. But don't be afraid to start anything. Don't be afraid to trust yourself, because think about it. I feel like it's gotten you to a really good a point in your life, because with the Eight of Pentacles and the Star, I feel like you're feeling more yourself in the last 4 to 6 months, but right now you might not be feeling yourself. It's because the overwhelming and working through the fears is really, it might be getting to you. And with Pluto transforming the sign of Aquarius, it's going to happen. Okay. But like I was saying in the beginning of the video, always trust your intuition. And yeah, I'd always trust your intuition and trust the process. Okay. With that being said, I wish you the best of luck, Aquarius, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys for Valentine's Day. Take care. Bye.